I smile at the guy out the window instead. Instead of the camera. Like, hey, there's a guy.
Hey, it's Carla Chernenkov here with an intermediate yoga flow. As always, it's a good idea to check with your doctor to see if getting healthy is right for you. If all things are a go, then throw on some tunes, roll out your mat, and let me know in the comments section how you feel afterwards. Begin in Balasana, Child's Pose. Big toes together, knees either together or slightly apart. Arms can lay along your sides or in front of you, palms facing down. And just take a few moments here to let everything go that you don't need to hold on to right now. Any cares or worries, any tension that you might be holding on to through the neck and the shoulders. Just consciously relaxing those muscles now. Knowing that this time is just for you. Reminding yourself not to go further in any pose than is right for you today. And slowly start to blink the eyes open and make your way to the top of your mat with the feet together. Inhale, raise the arms way up high, getting taller. Exhale, folding in half. Inhale, lengthening the spine for flat back, long neck. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, heading back to a strong, strong plank. Pull the belly in. And lower, chaturanga, hovering if you can for just a moment and releasing all the way down. Inhale, wide across the shoulders for cobra. Shoulders down. And exhale, downward facing dog. Slowing down the breathing, softening through the neck. You can walk it out if you want to. One heel presses down towards the floor as the opposite knee bends. And then switching sides at your own pace, feeling that nice stretch in the backs of the legs. Still keeping the neck soft. Finding stillness, pressing both heels down. Reach the heart towards the feet for a shoulder stretch. Then send the feet forward all the way to the top, lengthening for a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, reaching way up high, getting taller. And exhale back to a tall mountain. And again, inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthening for flat back. Exhale down, planting the hands back to plank and lower. Inhale, shoulders down for cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. And again, finding that nice stretch in the backs of the legs, walking it out again if you want to. Keeping the neck soft. And send the feet forward, inhaling for a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up, reaching up high, and exhale back to a tall mountain. And again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, gliding forward. Inhale, lengthening the spine. And exhale down, planting the hands, heading back to plank, strong plank. And lower. Inhale, wide open shoulders for cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Slowing down the breathing. Softening through the neck. And send the feet forward, inhaling for flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, reaching way up high. And exhale back to mountain. And again, inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, gliding forward. Inhale for flat back. Exhale down back to strong, strong plank. And lower, chaturanga. Inhale for cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Slowing down the breathing, softening through the neck. Fingers spread nice and wide. And send the feet forward into flat back. Exhale down. Inhale, reaching way up high. And exhale, back to mountain. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, gliding forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, back to plank and lower. Inhale, shoulders down for cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Allowing the knees to bend slightly if needed. Heels reaching for the floor. Heart reaches towards the feet. And send the feet forward into flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, reaching way up high. And exhale, back to mountain. Feet together, big toes together. Bending deeply for chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, planting the hands, heading back to plank and lower. Inhale for cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Heading into three-legged down dog. Right leg extends behind you and up to the sky. Right foot steps forward, back heel stays up for crescent. Come on up. Pressing the palms together, lifting through the heart. Bringing the hands to heart center, heading into crescent pose with a twist. Left elbow over right knee. Palms together, keeping the belly button facing towards the floor. It's the mid-back we want to get the twist. Inhale, squaring it all up. Exhale, down through lunge, back to plank and lower. Inhale for cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, left leg extends for three-legged, reaching, stretching. Left foot steps forward, back heel stays up. Come on up to crescent. Finding that focal point. Feeling that stretch. And hands to heart center, right elbow over left knee, crescent pose with a twist, palms together. Feeling that twist mid-back, breathing deep. Inhaling back to center, exhale down through lunge, back to plank and lower. Inhale, shoulders down for cobra, exhale, Downward facing dog. Slowing down the breathing, softening through the neck. Feeling the stretch in the backs of the legs. Sending the feet forward into flat back. Exhale down, feet together, big toes together for chair pose, bending deep. Exhale back to a tall mountain. And again, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, back to plank and lower. Inhale, shoulders down for cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Right side, three-legged down dog. Right leg extends. Right foot steps forward, back heel spins down for warrior one. Squaring up the hips. Breathing deep. Opening up to warrior two. Double check that back arm is right behind you. Front arm right in front of you. Lifting through the heart. Heading into extended side angle. Opening the heart up to the sky. If you want to bind here, go ahead and do so, keeping that heart open to the sky. Breathing deep. Heading into triangle pose. Extending that front leg. Left arm reaches high to the sky. Make sure there's weight underneath that bottom arm, either the floor or your shin or a block. Back to warrior two. Windmill down through lunge. Back to a strong, strong plank and lower. Inhale, wide open shoulders for cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, three-legged down dog. Left leg extends, reaching, stretching. Left foot steps forward, back heel spins down to the floor. Come on up for warrior one. Shoulders and hips square to the front. Pressing the palms together. Breathing deep. Opening up warrior two. Double checking the alignment, back arm behind you, front arm in front of you. Heading into extended side angle. Binding if you want to. Whatever variation, make sure you're opening up that heart to the sky. Gentle, easy stretch on the shoulder. And heading into triangle pose, make sure there's some weight into that bottom arm. Opening up through the heart. And scooping the belly in to come back through warrior two. Windmill down through lunge. Back to a strong, strong plank and lower. Inhale for cobra and exhale. Downward facing dog. Slowing down the breathing, softening through the neck. Inhaling for flat back. Exhale down. Inhale for chair pose, strong chair, and exhale, tall mountain. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for flat back. Exhale down, back to plank and lower. Inhale for cobra and exhale, downward facing dog. Gently lower through hands and knees, preparing for Ustrasana, camel pose. Preparing the hands to the sacrum, pull the belly in. Feel like you're lifting up and over a high jump bar. So we want the hips to press forward as the heart lifts up to the sky. Breathing as deeply as possible. Reaching for those heels. Pulling the belly in to come out. And all the way back. Inhale for flat back. Exhale down. Inhale for chair pose. Exhale to mountain. Again, inhale, strong chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, back to plank and lower. Inhale for cobra and exhale, downward facing dog. Sitting back, heading into Vinyasa, C position, a twist, bending that right knee, placing the foot as close to the hips as possible, left leg stays extended. Looking over the right shoulder, left elbow crosses over that right knee. Every inhale lifts up taller, every exhale melts into that twist a little more. You want to get into that bind. Internally rotating that left arm, lifting up tall. Head looks forward first to come out, heading back through plank and lower. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Heading into the other side. Lowering all the way down through seated, bringing the feet forward. Keeping the right leg extended, bend that left knee in. Crossing the right arm over the knee, wide open shoulders. Every inhale getting taller, every exhale melting into that twist just a little more. And if you want to throw in that bind, it's always fun to do. Still lifting through the heart, and head looks forward. Heading back to plank, pulling the belly in and lower. Inhale for cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. And send the feet forward, inhaling for flat back. Exhale down. Inhale, bending deep for chair pose. And exhale back to mountain. Last one. Inhale for chair pose. Exhale, gliding forward. Inhale for flat back. Exhale down back to plank and lower. Inhale, wide open shoulders for cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Three-legged down dog, right leg extends, reaching, stretching, and right knee moves forward, heading into pigeon. This one feels nice. Squaring up those hips, make sure the knee feels comfortable. Lowering down whenever you're ready. Really softening through all the spaces that feel the stretch. Slowly coming back, planting the hands, tucking those back toes under, heading back to plank and lower. Inhale, up, and exhale, downward dog, other side. Three-legged down dog, left leg extends, heading into pigeon on the left. Sometimes the second side feels a bit different than the first, so take the same amount of care getting into that second side. Relaxing every muscle that doesn't need to be used right now. softening through the barriers. Planting the hands, tuck the back toes under, back to plank and lower. Inhale for cobra and exhale, downward facing dog. Softening the neck, feeling the stretch in the backs of the legs. And send the feet forward into flat back and exhale down. Inhale for chair pose, strong chair. And exhale back to a tall mountain. And now it's time to prepare for Shavasana, final resting pose. So lying all the way onto your back. And one last time hugging the knees in, Apanasana, gently rolling side to side. And when you're ready, releasing the legs, extending them on the floor. And extending the arms along your sides, palms facing up. And closing the eyes. Starting to listen to the sounds around you. And through all of the sounds, see if you can even hear your own heart beating. And at the same time, softening everything from the crown of the head all the way to the tips of the toes. But especially softening through the neck and the shoulders and all the way down the arms, letting the fingers softly curl. Softening through the face, softening around the eyes, and even the muscle between the eyes. Just letting it all go. And starting to come back, wiggle the fingers and the toes, and gently roll the head from side to side. Then reaching your arms above head on the floor, give yourself a big stretch, feeling totally refreshed. And then gently press yourself all the way up to a cross-legged seated position. When you get there, palms facing up on the knees. Inhale, sitting up tall. And exhale, softly close the eyes. And for one last moment, feeling inspired. And slowly blink the eyes open. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. You could be anywhere in the world right now, and you chose to be here, so thank you. Namaste.